everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another Market Monday. Today is the Halloween journal. So the Halloween journal is a blank journal that I put together with a Halloween kit that I had. And so this journal is going to come in a bubble wrap mailer because it would not fit in the priority box I wanted to put it in. But I wanted it to be sturdy, so I'm going to leave it in this box. I made the box fit the journal. I'm going to leave it in there so that they won't smash it. I'm also going to send along some of the bits that were in the Halloween kit. So there will be fabrics, and we've got this stretch like cast cuff stuff, and those are dyed muslin and some undyed muslin and some undyed gauze, or that's gauze, not muslin, and then a piece of the dyed fabric, another piece of that cuff that's like it's like a cuff for when they do a cast, except it stretched out when I dyed it. And then we've got a little bit of black lace, couple pieces of random leather, some orange fabric, some orange lace. These are just bits and pieces that I had on my desk that I worked on the journal with. And then another piece of the dyed fabric and a piece of the black silk. And I'm just going to kind of roll that all up like a hot dog or like a taco or whatever you want to say. And it's going to go in the bag that way because it fits next to that box really nicely in the envelope to keep everything nice and sturdy. And then some of the papers and things, there's the stencil with the bottles on it. It has the stencils and the masks for the bottles. And then just some napkins, some of the die cuts. There's some leaves, a pumpkin, a skull, a picket fence, and a sign. And some of the leftover blue foam that I used, because you can use that to make little stamps. Half of a moon and a little piece of the cut off dyed paper. We've got some of these that I showed you how to make. And so these are just, like I said, these are bits and pieces from when I showed the kit and as I was working on the kit that were leftovers. That's a piece of the dendritic painting, some of the black dyed paper, and just some more of the dendritic, the stamped stamps and the stencil, bits of napkins, some whole napkins, piece of tissue paper, and then a couple of the 2 blacks and 1 light and dark, dyed paper. So that is what's with the journal. Now I will show you the journal. I'll put this in here so we can keep it all together. And so here's the Halloween journal. So it's going to come in the box like this. It also does have a few more bits. It has the owl stamp, the cat's eye stamp, the rest in peace stamp, the little bits of bling, and the windows and the door that I made to stamp the little house here on front. So, and then the rest in peace, and that's in here too, right here. So those are going to be in there with the journal. Since they were little bits and they fit in the end of the box, I just went ahead and put those there. And so here is the journal. The journal comes and it's in a case that originally I was making as just a shadow box, and then everybody thought it would look cool as a journal, so I decided to make a journal to go with it. So we've got the journal case, and when you take the journal out, it's got the background inside. And then we have the little dangle on the side of the journal, along with some of the bits colored from inside. And I put the journal together with some elastic bands. So this is the cover and the back of the cover, which was done with a napkin on corrugated cardboard. And then as we open it up, I put a napkin on this corrugated cardboard and I glued that in. It was really, I want to show you that it's a little loose here. And I don't want to reglue it now because I want to get this sent out this week and I don't want it to stick to anything else in the journal. So, but here is the first signature. So, and I also did put the stamps in here. I put those just inside the journal to keep them from getting squished. But so we have the front page, and again, this is a blank or a naked journal is what they call them. So you can put in your own pockets. I did very little. I did put this little, I put the border here, and then we just have the papers that we stamped and put in here, along with some of the light dyed paper, the book dyed paper, and then one of the, this is a baby wipe that could be used. I thought glued across the top and would make a great flip, but I put it in there to keep it nice and straight. And then we have the back side of each of those papers. Those don't want to come. And the back of the first signature. The second signature, we had these leftover pieces, but they weren't big enough to make a whole signature, so I glued them together. That's not a pocket. That is one piece of cardboard glued to the paper that was stuck to it originally that I peeled off. So that is what we have there. Like I said, that's not a pocket. And then because I had these moons that I had stenciled, I went ahead and did kind of like a blue moon eclipse. Although there's probably not such a thing, but if there was, it probably would be at Halloween. So there we go, and here I put the border of fabric, of the hand-dyed fabric there, and then we have the darker stamp there, along with the colored book pages, and then the dendritic print that we did. I love the way that turned out. And then we have the second side of all of the book pages are taped together with washi tape so that they would be right side up and fit the book. I have a hard time putting things in sideways. That just is not pleasing to my eye. There's nothing wrong with it. It's something I can't do. So, and so then the stamps are going to be here in the back. And just a couple of little tucks. Like I said, they were so heavy they didn't want to glue in real well, but so those can also be used as journaling cards. You could probably take them out if they don't see it. They just don't want to stick. I don't know if there's something on the cardboard that makes them not stick or not, but they still can make a tuck spot. So that is the Halloween journal. So I thought I would get that out before Halloween comes so that you can use it. Put some pockets and then put this Halloween's diary or ephemera, or yeah, from the things that you do this Halloween, your little ticket stubs and that type of thing. So there we go. There's our Halloween journal inside of the little case that holds it. And again, I'm just going to send it this way to keep it sturdy. I just don't want it to get squished. And sometimes things that are just in envelopes don't travel very well. So I'm just going to, I just kind of bent it in other places. I made it much bigger than it originally was. I am going to tape it shut also. But that's going to go in here, and that is the Halloween journal, and that is $35 shipped. So that includes the shipping, $35 for the journal and the little bits to go with it. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.